let's get started. Welcome everybody. Welcome to our Own Your Life event. It is Wednesday the 14th of June 2017. The year is absolutely flying by. It's just crazy, but we've got lots of excitement going on, so we're going to share some of that with you today. And I'm really excited to host this Own Your Life event because ain't that the truth? We don't want to be a slave to our job, a slave to our mortgage. We all want to be having more fun in life, and we want to be having all the things that we're dreaming of other than just working and taking care of everybody else. And that's what today is all about. We also get to do this with some of our best friends, which is something that I really love. We want to thank you for joining us. We have people that are tuning in from all around Australia. We're going to keep it real. We're going to tell you our real stories and really just share what it is that we've been up to and see if this could also be a fit for you as well. So I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Michelle. I've been in the health and fitness industry for almost 10 years now. I'm a Pilates and health coach, and Juice Plus came into my life a year ago, and I thought that I was doing a pretty good job at my health for myself and my family, but I certainly wasn't doing the rainbow and the variety that our bodies really need to thrive. So the products made sense to me. I was a busy mom. I was a zombie mom. So I was living off nana naps and just way too much caffeine. And I have to say that within 2 weeks of being on this product, on this program, I had so much more energy. I didn't need those nana naps anymore. I cut my coffees back, one a day, just because I love them. And I noticed that not just my energy levels, but I noticed that my hair was getting stronger and just growing so fast. My hairdresser couldn't keep up with it because I'm blonde, but my nails are stronger, my skin's getting clearer, and just my endurance throughout my day, not only to try and work out, but just to be a mum and run the entire household was just so much better. So it really has changed my life and my family's life, which I love. But did you know that only 2% of Aussies are getting the bare minimum servings of fruit and veg every day, and that is 2 and 5. So the government recommends that we should be having 2 serves of fruit and 5 serves of veg. So what that means is less than 2% of our Aussie kids are getting the bare minimum that they need. And that's really scary because our kids are the first generation that aren't going to live as long as us. So we need to start taking responsibility, not just for what we're putting in our own bodies, but really what we're putting into our kids every single day. And then we can make a real impact in the world in regards to health and looking out for our next generation. And I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that after how our company is making a massive impact with that. But firstly, what is Juice Plus? Well, it's fruit, veg, and berries in a capsule. Now, all of the produce has been grown in using organic farming principles. It is picked at its peak ripeness, so that means it's at its most nutrient dense. Now, a lot of the stuff we're getting from supermarkets these days are picked way before that, and they're frozen, so they don't have the maximum amount of nutrients that we need. So it is then pulped, it is dried, dehydrated at a really low temperature to preserve the living enzymes, to preserve the phytochemicals, and then it's put in a vegan capsule. What you're getting is that rainbow of colour every single day. And I know that a lot of families, and I myself was a culprit of sticking to usual suspects. So you've got your meat and your 3, maybe 4 veggies that you'd serve every single night at dinner, but you kind of stick to the same ones. And what Juice Plus does is it really gives us that variety that our bodies crave and that we need to work at our absolute peak. So Juice Plus has also been shown to decrease inflammation in our body, and disease is basically just inflammation. It presents in all different ways. Now, I love that it is backed by science. We have 37 peer-reviewed gold standard studies. Now, that is absolutely unheard of in the supplement industry. It has a food label, so no health warnings whatsoever, and what that means is anybody can take it. So if you're a pregnant or breastfeeding mama, if you're a young kid, the elderly, even athletes who are drug tested can take Juice Plus. So basically, if you can eat the fruits and veggies that is in it, you can eat it safely. So talking about family, our company is a company with the heart, because we have a worldwide children's health study, and over 1.5 million kids have participated in this all around the world. And what it means is, if you have a child between the ages of 4 and 18 years old, you can sponsor them for free product for up to 4 years. Now, the older kids can get the fruit and veggie capsules, but the littlies get a chewable version. So exactly what is in our capsules goes into this lovely gummy or chewy version. So both of our kids get to eat Juice Plus for free every single day, which I love. The feedback that comes back from our parents is our kids are sleeping better, they're pooping better, which means their little digestive systems are working well from a young age. They're increase in immunity, and we certainly noticed that in our household since being on this, and that means less days off kindy, less days off school, and less days off work for parents as well. So kids are also craving more fruits and veggies, because like attracts like. So you crave the level of nutrition that you're giving your body. So if you're just eating bread and pasta and those white and brown types of food, that's what you're going to crave more of. Whereas you start to flood your body with all the extra nutrients, and that's really what you start to crave. And my eldest son, who's almost 6, he never ate vegetables, let alone a salad. And within 2 months of being on Juice Plus, he started eating veggies, he started eating salad, and he now eats them every single day. And as a parent, that is just such a win. So in addition to our micronutrition in our capsules, we also have our macronutrition. So we've got our complete powders, we've got Dutch chocolate and French vanilla. Now, these are protein, a vegan protein with a ton of superfoods in here as well. Now, really I like whey protein and your meal replacements that you can get out there on the market. Those have generally been heat treated, and it makes them really quite toxic for our bodies and really hard for our bodies to digest. So you're getting a beautiful plant-based product here. It is non-toxic, and I really see these in your day where you might not make the best choices. So for some, that's brekkie. It's a great little brekkie on the go. It could be an afternoon snack, so it really trumps going through, a fast food chain or getting some unhealthy snack on the go. Now, in these sachets, you're getting 40% of your daily requirement of vitamin D through mushroom powder, which is awesome. And vitamin D has been linked to disease and cancer. But you're also going to get incredible ingredients like broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts. We've got pomegranate powder, spirulina powder. You certainly cannot taste it. They taste absolutely delicious. Our kids really love them. So in addition to our micro and macro nutrition, we have our Juicy Body Transformation Program. So this is a lifestyle program. It's all online. It's been written by Kira Westwick, and Kira was a master chef in 2014 in the top 10. So she really does know how to create incredible ingredients. It is not a fad diet. It is not some, mum eats one diet meal and the rest of the family have to cook something different. It's totally family friendly, and it's all about making long-term lifestyle changes. It's a lifestyle plan. Now, we also have a 12-week transformation that we just launched this week, and we are accepting people until the end of this week. And the 12-week transformation is all about maximizing your results with the Juicy Body Transformation Program. We're going through goal setting, mindset. We're going through a reset for our body. We're then doing a shred component and then a maintenance, so that you can carry this on, forever. It's not something that you're only going to do for that 12 weeks. So that's really exciting. Now, to finish, I just want to say that if you're on this event today or you're watching the recording, you probably know somebody who is suffering with their health, whether it's digestive issues, fertility issues. There's so many skin conditions now, asthma, allergies, the big C word, cancer, diabetes, depression, anxiety. We're seeing such an increase in these diseases and illnesses because we're living in a world where we're overfed and we're undernourished. We have a whole food deficiency. We're eating a lot of food-like products without much nutritional value at all. So hopefully that makes sense to you. I honestly believe that this will take your health to the absolute next level. But I'm going to stop talking now about our awesome products and our awesome program, and I'm going to introduce the lovely Natalie. Now, Natalie is launching her business today, and I just want you to share with us, Natalie, how Juice Plus came into your life and what it's doing for you and your family and what you're excited about for your new business. Thanks, Nat.
Awesome. Thanks, Michelle. Basically, I'm Natalie, for those who don't know me. I'm a mama bear of two little ones, a 4.5-year-old little girl and a 1-year-old little boy. I guess stumbled across Juice Plus around a month ago. I was kind of looking for something, but not. But I started talking to Michelle, who introduced me about the products, and instantly they just appealed to me. They just made a lot of sense. It's a completely natural product, and I think that's pretty much what got me over the line to decide to introduce these into my life and my kids and soon my husband. Basically, health-wise for myself, just really sick of the mummy brain, just the brain fog that comes along, I guess, especially with just being at home. Lack of energy, monthly skin breakouts, all that lovely thing that comes along with being a woman. Health-wise for the kids, I guess their fruit intake is reasonably good. Veggie intake on the other hand, is a little bit of a daily struggle, especially with my older 4.5-year-old. It's a bit of a battle at times, or it has been. So it could be a lot better. So I think just having something there to bridge that nutritional gap in their diets would be amazing, and I guess made me decide to take the products. Funnily, I haven't been on the products that long, or the kids, but I have seen some improvements already, which is quite amazing. I myself have definitely got a lot more energy just to last me throughout the day, and especially I used to struggle about 3:30, just needing to get through the dinner routine and then bedtime, which with 2 young kids can be a bit of a battle some days. So I'm happy to say I have broken my chocolate addiction. I used to stuff my face with chocolate about 3:30 to keep me going, and I do not do that anymore, which is great. And just my energy, I guess, during and after a workout as well. Probably in the past week, I've seen a big difference. I've started doing Pilates again, and first couple of weeks I was struggling, and I know it takes a while to get back into it, but I just have seen in probably the past week in a couple of the workouts, like I just felt so much more energized, which is awesome. Also, my 4.5-year-old is trying more veggies, which for me is a huge thing. You know, she's eating snow peas and beans and lettuce. She was picked lettuce from her grandma's garden the other day and ate it out of the vegetable garden, which was really exciting to see. So that's one of the improvements that I've seen. Business-wise, look, if I'm going to be honest, we're reasonably comfortable, but we just would love that extra income to, I guess, live and enjoy life, be able to go on a holiday comfortably, and just, have some fun, go out with the kids and not have to worry about where we're going to find that money. Also for myself, just wanting to do something for me, just to contribute to the household financially and, I guess, empower myself. And I didn't want to do that by having to put the kids in care if I didn't have to. So this way I can work around them And, you know, it's really flexible. I can help with the pickups and drop-offs and whatnot. Things I've found as well, just having been in the business for a short amount of time, is it's just been such a great network of, you know, positive, supportive, like-minded mums. And everyone just sort of lifts each other up, you know, to help each other achieve our goals, which is amazing to feel like I'm part of a team again. So I'm just really excited for the future and really proud of myself that I had the strength and the courage to say yes to this incredible opportunity, when really at the back of my mind, you know, can I do this? You know, are you crazy? You know, these are sort of the thoughts I had to put to the side and just go, no, this sounds amazing. I'm just going to do it. So, you know, I just want to share it with all the other mums out there and their families. And yeah, I'm just so excited about what is ahead. So, and I'd just like to thank you, Michelle, for introducing it to mine and my family's lives.
Oh, thank you so much, Nat. That was absolutely beautiful. And I'm just so excited for you. I can't wait to see what this is going to be for yourself and your family. So I am going to talk to you now about our awesome business opportunity. And you know what, when I first came across this, I was certainly skeptical as well. So I completely understand. I think I watched on for about a year at least before I said yes. So you're doing well. I also really doubted my ability to have success in this business, because I have never felt like I was a business-minded or a sales type of person. I thought that I'd have to know a lot of people, that I'd need to be an expert, and that I'd need a lot of time. I also thought that I'd have to be one of those crazy, annoying salespeople just doing party plan and trying to sign up all of my friends. But I am definitely not that person. We're not those people, and it is not like that at all. But we do have a couple of misconceptions in our business. So I'm going to find the lovely Sam, who is going to shed some light on that. Thank you, Sam.
Hello, how are we? Great to have you all here today. So I'm going to have a chat to you today about a couple of different things. First of all, I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight of who I am and how Juice Plus came into my life. Came into my life about 5 months ago now, just after my second daughter was born. My second daughter was a couple of months old. I've also got a 2.5-year-old. I have them very close together. I've been in middle management for about 15 years. And as you know, it doesn't make a lot of money. So I had to come back off my maternity leave with my oldest daughter when she was only 5 months old. So I sort of made a promise to myself that when I was going to have another baby, I really wanted to have 12 months off. Only 5 months again into my second lot of maternity leave, we had no idea how we were going to get through that last little bit so I could have that 12 months off. So we started looking at different ways to create an income to get me to stay at home. We now had 2 little girls that the only option that was very quickly coming into our lives was putting them both into daycare for a number of days a week so I could go back to work and put my nose to the grindstone, and I really didn't want to do that. So we were basically in a pretty bad place financially, and we started looking around to see what had happened. And just as Nat was saying, it sort of fell into my lap. It was something that I was looking at. I was looking at a couple of different businesses. Juice Plus came along, and it was something that automatically resonated with me. It was a fantastic product. It's actually the most researched health supplement on the planet. I absolutely loved that. And it was something that I feel like I can make my life around, because my husband's been in the health and wellness industry for 10 years, and he's actually studying a bachelor's degree in exercise science at the moment. So it's something that I could create an avenue with, and I can share the rest of my life with him building this, and that's fantastic. So I was invited to come along to an event. Being in my business industry for 15 years, I was the skeptic. I was the person that was like, no way, I don't know anything about this. I thought to Michelle, you know what, I'm just not interested. I will do it because I've heard a lot of success stories. It wasn't anything else that brought me here. It was simply, there was a bunch of different people with success stories that I'd heard about, and they were from all walks of life. So there was people in their 20s doing it. There was people like Jeff Roberti that had been doing it for, you know, decades, and he's the $1 million man. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to come along and have a look. So I turned up to an event with this knowledge. Right? So my knowledge that I turned up to an event with was traditional business. So traditional business is basically shaped like this. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can think about it. If you think about our government is structured like this. So you've got the Prime Minister up the top, you've got a whole bunch of people down the bottom, and then you've got the residents of Australia or the citizens of Australia that come down here, which work out that way. Another good example is our Defence Force. So you've got the corporals up the top, you've got your soldiers down the bottom. A really good example I'm going to use today is Woolies and Coles. Everybody knows Woolies and Coles. We all shop there, we go there every single day. So at the top of Woolies and Coles, we've got our CEO. Then we've got all different forms of management. So we've got our board of directors, we've got our state managers, we've got our area managers, store managers, and we all come down to our workers. So our workers are our ground floor. They're the ones that, you know, make the wheels turn. They're the ones that do the bulk of the work. And unfortunately, they're the ones that get paid the least amount of money. Now, a fun fact for you is when you get to middle management, which is around here, the company has learned to get the best out of their business. They have to outsource it. So for you to make it to any form of position up here, two things need to happen. You either need to leave the company, get a really good education and come back into the business as an outsourced personnel, or you need to buy the CEO out, because 9 times out of 10, the CEO owns the company. So just to show you a little bit of that, you've got nothing. You've got no idea how to get to this top position. It's pretty much impossible. So I came to an event with this knowledge, and I was still skeptical. I was still hell-bent that I was going to stay in traditional management. I was going to work my way. I was really surprised to find out that my pyramid scheme that I'd turned up to find all the way about was in fact shaped like this. So down the bottom here, we've got an unlimited amount of positions to come into our business. And you come into our business as a virtual franchisee. Now, what does virtual mean? Virtual means that you can do it from anywhere in the world, as long as you've got an internet connection, a phone, or a laptop. I myself, I do it anywhere. I do it from the park with the girls. I do it at home. You know, at the moment, my youngest is sleeping in the bedroom next door, and I'm here talking to you beautiful ladies about how to make this business work. Now, to get to the top, we don't need to outsource. We can do it ourselves. We can get to National Marketing Director, and anyone can do it. The same amount of positions that were down the bottom are at our pinnacle position. Now, Nat, again, I'm going to use you as an example because you're full of great quotes today, and I love that because it's giving me my inspiration for my talk today, and this is what we're all about. So Nat said before that she's found only in the first 4 weeks of coming into this business that we all lift each other up. We're a bunch of women that are inspiring each other, and we're part of a team. Because the great thing about this business is you can't get to National Marketing Director unless you build up the women and the men and the teams of people around you and below you. You cannot achieve in this business. So we're all here for a common goal, but we all celebrate each other's success. 2 things that I've learned about this. In our business, if somebody gets promoted and we share it, we all love it. We all get motivated by it, and we all get inspired by it, because we look at it and say, hey, you know what? If she can do it, so can I. Because it's not an educated decision. It's not an outsourced decision. It's something that we've all done, and it's in our business. We can all achieve it. We can all do it. In traditional business, if somebody gets a promotion, we automatically think brown nose, don't we? they all turned into our work frenemy because they got the position that we wanted. So I started to change my mindset. The second thing, so that was a really good thing that I found out, and I absolutely loved it. So I stuck around. I didn't click out of the event. I wanted another question answered. And the next question for me was, how many people do I need to know to make my business work? Because I don't want to be one of these scary people that have to ring all of my friends, that have to communicate to everybody and say, hey, come and join my business. You need to join it right now because I'm going to make it to NFD, and, you know, it's all fantastic and these health problems and they're all going to disappear and you just need to do it. You know, shoulda, shoulda, shoulda. And Adam talks about you should never should on somebody. All we do is we share our business and we share our opportunities, and we get to be paid to do that. So I'm going to talk to you today about, I'm going to use myself as an example because I don't know anybody in my team personally. I've been able to grow it, and there's not one family member or not one friend in my team that I knew from the beginning. And I am so blessed to be able to grow my journey. And I believe it's through my passion that I get to do this. So I'm going to show you, this is me, right? So I bought into the business. I bought Rochelle into the business. I didn't know Rochelle. Again, I bought Justine into the business. I didn't know Justine either. And I brought Hayley into the business. Now, Rochelle has shared the business with Kerry, and Hayley has shared the business with Courtney. So in this 5 short months that I've been in the business, this is a small structure and a small window of my team. And all I know in my team, like I know these girls now, great bunch of girls. 5 months ago, it was just me. That's all I knew. So it's what we like to call the popcorn effect, because if you put something on the stove, it pops and then it continues to pop. And one of my girls said to me the other day, and I read something really awesome. She said, I got to make money while I was in labor. And I was like, wow, that's a really cool thing. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen to me, and I'm never going to do it again. But I'm going to tell somebody when they're pregnant, do you want to learn how to make money while you're having a baby? How awesome is that? So that's a little bit about how you can become successful in this business without knowing anybody. I've given you a little bit of information about our pyramid. I hope that this debunks all of the myths. I'm going to hand it over to the beautiful Shay now, and she's going to share you a little bit about her story. Thanks, Shay.
Thanks, Sam. Hi, everyone. I'm Shay. I came across Juice Plus about 4 months ago now, and I can honestly say that it has changed everything for us. Not only has it changed my health and the health of my family, but it's also changed my perspective on health, and also changed the outlook on our financial future. So when the actual product was introduced to me, it just made complete sense. I just kept thinking, while we were discussing whether we go ahead and do this, I just kept thinking, you know, if this product could bridge the nutritional gap that I knew existed in our family, then I wanted it. I knew that I personally needed it, and I knew that my kids definitely needed it. So I'm so glad that we did take the leap and give it a go, because within about probably 4 weeks, we noticed that the kids were eating their veggies and salads, which was really huge for us, because although they were really great with their fruit prior to this, veggies and salads were just an absolute no-go zone for us. So I just knew that they weren't getting what they needed to stay healthy, especially through winter, which was really important to me. And they're also sleeping better, so that's a massive win for us. For Chris and I, for my husband and I, we've noticed a massive energy boost, which was a nice surprise. So instead of sleepwalking our way through the breakfast routine like we used to every morning, we're now pretty much up and out of bed and getting on with our day. So sometimes it's even before the alarm, which is absolutely unheard of. So that's been really nice. We're also sleeping better. We're eating better. We're making better choices for our family. And for me personally, some of the changes or improvements that I've seen is definitely a big one for me is my digestion. I've had chronic digestive issues since I was about 11, possibly even before that, but that's when I was diagnosed with a sluggish bowel. So the improvements there have been unbelievable for me, and also my inflammation issues, so lower back pain and a past netball knee injury. So I was having to go to the chiropractor once or every fortnight, and I haven't been in about 3 months now. I haven't needed to go, which was really good. With the business side of things, if I'm totally honest, I was really skeptical, and that's purely because I didn't know how the business worked. So once I learned more about the business, more about the company, more about the business model, it just really excites us now. You know, we know where this business can take us. There's so many opportunities. And what I love most about it is that you don't need to know it all straight away. So there's a network of men and women who help you and give you the tools to get you started and to grow your business, and you've always got someone helping you along the way, and you get to work around your kids. So, you know, 15 minutes here, 5 minutes there, an hour after they go to bed, and you can grow your business that way. So we're really excited. That's what it's done for us, and thanks for listening.
Thanks, Shay. Thanks heaps. Awesome. Love hearing from you. And thank you, Sam. So I'm going to talk to you now about how we get paid. And we get paid in 3 different ways. I'm just going to pop you on mute there, Shay. So we get paid in 3 different ways. We get paid through retail commission. So this is what we get when we join our customer to the Juicy Body transformation. Now, we connect the customer straight to the Juice Plus company, so we don't have to hold any stock. We don't have to ship any stock. And I love to say that we really are in a recommending and a sharing business. And we all know people who want to look good and feel good. And just like when you go to a really, really great restaurant, you take a picture of your meal and you put it on social media and you share it and recommend that restaurant to all of your friends and your family, that's exactly what we're doing, only we get paid to do it. Now, the second way we get paid is through residual income, and this is where we earn a percentage on our team's businesses. It's also been coined the term beach money, because ultimately you want to be on the beach or wherever it is that you love to be or love to be doing, even sleeping, and you're still earning money, you're still earning that residual income. The third way that we get paid is through bonuses. So bonuses are the fun money, that's a bit of now money, and we have a rule in our team that you need to spend at least some of your bonus on yourself, and whether that's get a beautiful pedicure or massage or buy yourself a new dress or shoes. And I know that so many of us mamas really don't get the opportunity to do that anymore, so that's really cool. Now, like I said, I've been with Juice Plus, with this company for just over a year now, and it's completely changed our lives. My husband and I were in so much financial difficulty, and we had been for years. We even moved 3 years ago, we moved hours and hours away from all of our family from my husband's work to try and get ahead. And to be honest with you, we were not getting ahead at all. We were still really struggling to stay afloat. So when I came across this, I just thought, well, you know what, I'm just going to give it a go. I've got absolutely nothing to lose, and it's changed our lives. So we now, only just last week, have moved back to our home, to our family, and that was something that just wasn't on the radar for us before this business. So I urge you to ask what if today. Imagine where your life could be in a month, in a year, or 5 years from now. I can tell you though, if nothing changes now, today or tomorrow, nothing is going to change. And it really isn't about the amount of money that we make. It's what you can do with that money, and we're creating a healthy lifestyle for ourselves and for our families, and we're creating time freedom, the opportunities to say yes to more and really to start living life again, living life on your own terms. And I believe that to be truly healthy, you need to be healthy financially as well, because financial stress causes stress in all areas of your life, in your relationships, your family, and your overall health and well-being. And I know that in this business, the opportunities are limitless, and we get to be a part of this beautiful community, as you've seen on our event today, where we're all on the same mission, we're all on the same journey, and we just get to inspire lots of other people along the way, which is really exciting. So if any of this resonates with you today, reach out to the person who invited you here, get curious, get any of your questions answered, because we would love to see you on this journey with us. And I want to thank Natalie for launching today, Shay for sharing, Sam. Thanks so much, ladies. And thanks for everybody who joined us. See you next time, same time next week. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.